Well, little Timmy, that was day one of the Rubik's WCA World Championships 2025. We've got lots to go over. I thought I would throw together just a little bit of a results roundup for you. I'm going to rip through all the events as they came up today, and then after that, we are going to. I'm going to give you a little bit of my thoughts about the stream, about the broadcast altogether, because you know that's what I'm interested in. I yap about it a lot. I talked to Rosenkrantz. I talked to Kevin Hayes, who's running the stream team. I was chatting to him on Discord just a second ago. And I'm just going to give you some thoughts about how it went and, you know, just what I'm vibing. But let's just get into the goods, okay? Let's get into what actually happened today. I was in and out of the stream like all day, and I caught most of it. I caught it all in weird places. I'll tell you later on. But anyway, didn't see everything. Didn't see this. Didn't see 5x5 Blindfolded because it was on before I woke up, because it started very early in the morning here in New Zealand. So Stanley Chappell took the first place. In fact, he took the first gold of the competition, I'm pretty sure. There, first place with a 2-minute 13 single. Very impressive. Shout out Simon Praschel, who we know from the stream, friend of the show. 257.34 NR for Austria there. Love to see it. And then in third place, Manuel Gutmann with the 317.44, representing Argentina. And there you are. Look, the first mean was down here in 9th place. I don't think I knew that singles could beat means in blind. I don't really watch big blind events. They don't really interest me that much. I'm sorry. Is what it is. Then we got into some clock, everyone. This is where I joined the stream. And this was great because I came on and Alyssa Esperez and Kevin Hayes were commentating. And the first person I saw solving was Fiona Bow. So I was like, okay, WCA, let's go representation. Love to see that. Bit of female representation straight off the bat. That was very impressive. Anyway, clock first round in first place with the 268 UKNR. Caleb Wolf done. Second place, Eric Kasparek from Poland with the 287. Carter Thomas in third with the 292. Notable names missing from that top three, of course, Vladimir down here. Lockie Gibson was down in number 6. Who else am I looking for in here? I'm looking for Brendan Dunnigan as well. Old Dunners down here with a 4 flat average. That was interesting, hey? Big shout out to Fiona Bow as well, just missing out on that podium. Oh, geez, by 300ths. That's tough. That is tough. But anyway, more to talk about clock in the second round. It's a lot. All right, 5x5. First round, we had Timon took it with the average of 36.18. Max with the 36.78. And Kai Wen Wang from Chinese Taipei with the 41.24. Little Timothy here in 4 as well. Matty bringing up the rear there. Kieran Behan was the chant today. Little NR down here for Martin out of Denmark. Love to see it. I think I just saw Jasper in there as well. Great stuff, everyone. That was 5x5, the first round. So here we go. 3x3 multi-blind final. But of course, it's only the first part of the final. There's 2 attempts. So Andrew Tao from the US with 52 out of 55. Very impressive. James McDermott out of New Zealand, of course, our boy. 49 out of 54 at an hour and 02. So he would have been stopped mid-solve there. So he was on his 50th, I guess. But I didn't see that one, so I don't know exactly how that wrapped up. But then Joshua Gao in third place with the 46 out of 51. Still everything to play for in 3x3 multi-blind, of course. I assume tomorrow. Haven't looked at the schedule that closely, but I kind of just watch whatever comes on. I'm not following it that closely that I know the schedule off by heart. Then 3x3 OH. Our man, Max Park with the 8.84. Love to see Max hitting the number 1. Narcher, our man from the UK, who I just learned existed the other week, if you remember right. Nicholas Archer with the 894 average and the 605 UK NR single. Love to see that. That's painfully close to sub 6. Sub 6 OH is just outrageous, everyone. Theo Golubov of Argentina. Okay, another name I didn't know until right now. With the 9.3 continental record average as well. Jasper Murray in 4th from New Zealand as well. There's Juliet. Jasper beating Juliet. Come on now, that's a bit rude. And Dwayne's here as well. Dwayne was having a tough time. Of course, representing New Zealand as well. He'll bring it back. I have no doubt. FMC Levi Gibson of the US is leading that so far with 20. Noah Swore. Noah, that's very rude. You shouldn't swore. Noah Swore with a 21 in second place. And Adrian Neveu from France with a 22. Then we got Carter, Jackson, Jaden, Wojcic, and Wong Chong Wen making it into the wait. No, can't be a cut off here. Surely everyone gets to do their 3 attempts. I don't know how FMC works. Correct me in the comments, all right? All right. Pyraminx as well. That was great to see. What did we have? Michael Nielsen from the US with a 1.59. Sebastian Lee with a 1.62. And a 112 PR as well for Michael Nielsen. Shout out. And then Ezra Shear with the 1.72. Who are the other notable names? Elias EU coming in at number 7 there with the sub 2. Let's go. Hello, little Yiheng. What are you doing there in Pyraminx with the 201 average? Of course we know Yiheng crushes at Pyraminx as well. Jasper won't be happy with a 2.3. Previous WR holder, but that's all right. There's more rounds to go. Many made it through. We are chilling. Oh my god. Clock. Oh, this was tough. This was really tough. Really tough. Jonathan Wang from Canada won with a 286 average and the Canadian NR as well. Carter Thomas with the 291. Shout out. I was talking to Carter on stream the other week. Carter Thomas with the 291. And Alessandro Diomampo from the US with the 307 PR. Shout out. Casper X there as well. There's a few notable names missing from that sort of top spot. Volodimir's down here in 10. Brendan's down here in 11. Tough round for all those guys. Not as tough as it was for our boy Lockie Gibson. One of the favourites going into the competition. He really... I didn't see this. The switchers were not switching to Lockie. We'll come to that. I don't know why we didn't see any of Lockie's solves in this round. But he landed an 8 to start. 257, 223. It was looking all right. But then that double DNF. Absolutely devastating for Lockie. He's going to be feeling that. I know he will be disappointed with that. I have texted his folks. He's doing all right. He's going to shake it off and get back into the competition. Enjoy the rest of his rounds. 5x5 second round. Timon Kolaczynski with a 35.49. Max Park with a 36.48. And Henry Lichner with the 40.32 PR. Shout out. Love to see it. Hello, Patrick Ponce. Still got it. Kieran Behan in number 10 as well with the NR 33.2. Love to see that. Okay, so there we are, everyone. That's a bit of a sort of whistle-stop tour of the results from today. Livestream was cool, hey? Livestream was cool. I very much enjoyed it. As just a slow cuber goober, just watching it as a spectacle, it was great. Like I said, when I first joined the stream at like 6 a.m. when I was just sort of dragging myself around, having a coffee, Alyssa Esperez... She's a great communicator. I've never heard Alyssa commentating before. She was great. I thought that was really good. And she worked very, very well with Kevin Hayes. Keaton as well. Keaton Ellis. Yeah, Keaton Ellis was also another standout for me. And him and Michael Rosenkrantz, the way they worked together in Nations Cup was really, really cool as well. How about Nations Cup? Now, this was the Nations Cup was hard for me to watch because I was driving my kids back from Bali. Let me tell you about the day. I watched the first part here drinking a coffee, then I listened to some when I was getting the kids ready for Bali, then I listened to some when I was driving to Bali and I dropped them off, then I listened to some when I was driving back getting ready for the gym, listened to some more on the way to the gym, didn't listen at the gym because I saw my coach today, listened to some more after the gym when I was getting ready to go to the Bali, and then I sat and watched a huge chunk of it when I was in my kids' Bali recital for like 3.5 hours. It was tough going. It was big dad stuff today. But I just found myself a quiet corner, put an AirPod in, and then I had it on my phone, like really low brightness. And I think I got away with it. Nations Cup was in the McDonald's drive-thru, and after the 2 false starts in the final, America versus China, then I had to pause it and make it not live so that I could order my dirty Maccas, because I promised the kids they could have McDonald's today. So that's how I watched the stream today. It was kind of wacky and kind of all over the place. But Nations Cup was amazing. It was really good. Australia, who upset Poland? Oh my god, my memory's so bad. Poland was upset. US China final. Man, it was really good. It was really good. That's the first Nations Cup I've ever actually watched live, and I really, really enjoyed it. Tingman did a great job emceeing as well. Big respect to Tingman. So the broadcast in itself, talking about that, it was pretty good. Like, all in all, no major complaints today. No major complaints. Like, I do think there could have been more pre-recorded stuff to play while there's an awkward change of whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it could be that that's what I was saying to Kevin as well when I interviewed him. I was like, what's your plan for pre-recorded stuff that you can drop when you're in a spot, when nobody's got anything to say, when an event's been delayed, like when those two the two British people whose names I forgot, I'm so sorry, but they were on earlier just as they were setting up for Nations Cup, and there was delays, and they were doing great, but then they did start to struggle. It was just like, the schedules behind that's when you can drop a pre-record interview or something like that. That's all I was saying. That could have been good. It's too late for that now. Like, they're not going to pull that stuff together now, unless Mayernix pulling an all-nighter and just putting some replays together. I doubt it, though, and I can't recommend it. So the schedule did go behind, is my understanding. I think they went about an hour behind. I heard them saying that it was like nearly 10 at night local time when they were finishing up Nations Cup. That's tough. Big day. And I think they started at 9 a.m. local time. That's what it is, though. It is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the biggest WCA comp ever, right? 2,000 competitors. Absolutely amazing. I remember when I talked to Kevin, someone in the chat, I think it was Patrick Ponce, was it? I can't remember, but someone said it's just 10 200-person competitions. Easy. And I was like, all right, you sound pretty confident. But things got a bit behind today, but that's kind of to be expected, Or is it? Or do we expect more from a world championships? I don't know, but it is what it is. They went a bit behind. Well, it's only the first day. We'll see how they go as the competition progresses. I really hope that we can get some more mods in the chat. The chat got a bit wild at times, like really unhinged. It got particularly unhinged during the opening ceremony, which I found to be just really gross. The opening ceremony itself was incredible. I thought that was really great. I don't know anything about any sort of Native American culture, really. Like, why would I? I've never lived there. There's no real Native culture in the UK where I grew up. Of course, there is a huge Native population here in New Zealand, which I think we do a fairly good job of keeping alive. Don't ask me about our current government doing that, but generally speaking, pretty good. And I was like, wow, this is really cool to see from America. This is really cool. But the chat was pretty foul. And I've put my hand up to be a mod tomorrow because I'm around for the first half of the day or whatever. That's about it. That's about it for my review. But I want to tell you one humiliating story from today. Okay. So I mentioned I was in the kids' ballet recital. And there's lots of groups. There would have been like 20 or 30 different groups doing little dances and demoing what they've been doing all week. And it's like, yep, when they applaud. Like, I'm half distracted watching Worlds. We're looking out for my kids, obviously. I watch their stuff because I'm a good dad. But everyone else's kids, I don't care. So I was watching Worlds. And then just like, popping my head up and clapping when everyone else claps. But then during the opening ceremony, it's quiet in the theater. But one of the songs in the opening ceremony finishes, and I started clapping along with the audience in my headphones. And a couple of people looked at me like, "What, sir? What are you doing?" Because it was completely silent in the theater. They were just about to start dancing. I think I got away with it, in so much as I didn't get kicked out. But that's what it was. But anyway, Worlds is happening. It's pretty exciting. I'm enjoying it so far. If I've got anything wrong today, I know I'll get corrected in the comments. That's the kind of relationship we have, you know? I trust you to keep me right. You trust me to get at least one thing wrong every video I make. So, you know, that's where we are. Love your work, everyone. I will probably be up early to watch the stream again. And who knows, maybe I'll get the ban hammer and I can rain justice down on the live chat tomorrow. But that was fun. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to everyone who competed today and performed today. I'm insanely jealous of you all. I wish I could be there. It's just not how it is right now. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, that's it. Bye. Catch you later. What do I say? Have fun, soft cubes. Woo! Well, little Timmy. That was day one of the Rubik's Cube. Oh, really? Me. Come on.